my name's Karen, I'm a diabetes dietitian. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to do a session all about carbohydrate counting again, but we're going to focus on something called handy measures. Now, what is a handy measure, you might wonder? Well, a handy measure can be any kind of container that you use to measure foods specifically for carb counting. And it could be a container you really love, like your favourite mug, it could be a special ladle that you use, or I'm going to use some examples today of measuring cups. Now, measuring cups are good because you can buy them fairly cheaply online, and they come in all sorts of different designs and colours. For example, there's a nice green cup size here that we can use. You can get some quite cute ones. This one is in the shape of a cat, which I love. Or you can try like a nice purple, more like a traditional cup size that, which you can buy just for a few pounds online, so not too expensive. And it can be used just for you, for your carbohydrate counting. So let's use an example. I like to try and be practical with these things. We're going to weigh some cereal and use these measuring cups to work out what 1 cup of cereal would be in terms of the carbohydrates. And then if we wanted to have the same portion every day, that would be easily done because we would already know what the carbs are. Let's show you an example. Let's start with this cereal. Remember, this isn't a video about healthy eating, so I'm not going to pass judgment on any types of cereal people are eating. This is just about how you would count the carbohydrates in it. Okay, so here I have 1 level purple cup's worth of Crunchy Nut cornflakes. So what I'm going to do is weigh this and work out the carbs for this 1 purple cup. So let's do that now. Okay, I've got my bowl all set up. It says 0 on the scales. I have here my scoop of Crunchy Nut cornflakes, 1 level scoop, and let's see how much that weighs. Okay, there we go, 46 grams. Right, so I've got my calculator so that I can work it out exactly. So we know that 1 purple cup level of this cereal was 46 grams of weight. If I look at the label, I'm going to look at the carbohydrates per 100 grams, and it says 82. So I'm going to take 82, divide that by 100. That gives me 0.82, and then I'm going to times that by our total weight, which was 46. And that is 37.7. I'm going to round that up to 38. So that tells me that next time I want to have this cereal, if I have a level cup, using the purple cup, that would be 38 grams. Now I need to add on some carbs for the milk, but actually part of the working out is already done. So it's there to save you time, really, handy measures. They're there to help. So the next cereal that we're going to look at are called Shreddies. Again, I'm not sure if these are available internationally, but they're a popular choice in the UK. So again, we're going to try 1 level purple cup of this cereal. Okay, I have 1 level purple cup. Let's see how much that weighs. 45 grams, okay, fairly similar. Let's see what that is in terms of the carbs though. Okay, so this cereal is a slightly lower carbohydrate cereal. So it says on the back of the pack that per 100 grams it is 70 grams of carbohydrate. So we're going to take 70, divide it by 100 again, I'm sure you know by now, 0.7. And then we're going to times that by our weight, which was 45 grams. And that gives us 31.5, which I'm going to round up to 32 grams worth of carbohydrate. So here you can see is an example of a list that I've made today with my purple handy measure, and it tells me how much 1 level scoop of my cup would be for Crunchy Nut cornflakes there. I've written the weight and the carbohydrates, and for Shreddies I've written the weight and the carbohydrates as well. Would miss the S off, there we go. You don't have to write the weight, I just find that it helps me when I'm working it out. But if you want to just put the carbs, obviously that's absolutely fine. Some people will make a list on a piece of paper and put it up somewhere in their kitchen so that they can use it every morning. And of course, what I should say is, if you're having cereal, don't forget to add on some carbs for the milk. So you get the example there with cereals. Now remember that you can use handy measures for all sorts of things. Cooked rice, cooked pasta, you could use it for mashed potato if you had some smaller measures perhaps. And you don't have to have the same portion every time. You know, if you know that 1 cup's worth of rice, for example, is around about 30 grams of carbs, if you want 2 level cups worth, then you know that that's 60. So actually, they can be useful for those evening meals. And one thing that people with diabetes tell me that they struggle with sometimes is carb counting ahead of time. So these can be really, really useful for that. Right, so I think you've got the idea there around carbohydrate counting with handy measures. I hope you found that a useful video. Please do, if you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below and I will do my best to get back to you and answer any queries that you've got. So that's all for now, a little short video for today, but it would be great to see you again sometime, so thanks for watching. Do take care of yourself and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.